Hey guys, I'm Nick. On today's questions and answers, we're going to answer a question that came in from Andrew. His question, wait, we got to roll the intro. All right, we're back. So, Andrew's question is, let's see here. How do you choose your plastic colors and how do you decide whether to throw the swim bait or the jerk bait? It's an awesome question, two-part question, goes together very, very nice. I am a firm believer that bait does not change colors. That means a shrimp will always be the same color as a shrimp. A mullet will always look like a mullet. A little minnow will always appear to be a little minnow. So crazy bright pink colors, super reds, super bright greens, you don't really see those while you're on the water. Now, we live in a place where the water is super clean. If you do find dirty water, a lot of times you want to go find clean water. So why not just use a natural colored bait? You don't really need to change colors. Whether it's early in the morning, late at night, doesn't really matter because the bait does not change colors. You don't need to stand out. The water's clean. So that being said, I prefer to use nothing but natural colors. That's why we sell a bunch of lures on the website. We sell a bunch of lures in Broxton's, but all the colors that we sell are natural. We haven't really announced this gold one yet. I made it for a buddy. It's going to be a good color. It's going to do a great job. But the simple four little colors, whitish, pinkish, greenish, and blackish are really all you need to catch fish, and that's all we use anymore. So we make those in the swim bait and we make them in the jerk bait. Okay, so I'm going to show you real quick how we rig those and I'll tell you why we use them. So color wise, first part of the question is, man, just keep it natural. Find a color that you're confident in and go with it. All of these do a great job representing a little minnow, and that's why we use them, and that's why they produce so well. Pink, there are some pink shrimp in the system, so this actually does a pretty darn good job. But the idea is, it's hard to see, but if you hold it up to a light, it's pretty transparent. You can pretty much see through it, a little bit of silver glitter and just a little bit of pink tint to it. And that's what I wanted for what we do, and it works wonderful, or it wouldn't exist. I would just throw it in the garbage. Now, we use the paddle tail more often than not because of the profile. It's easy to use. The jig head, we'll just pop out one of these jig heads. Let's see, this is a 1/4 ounce. Really, the 1/4 ounce is going to be, your go-to, just easy to use. It's going to get the job done, whether it's deep water or shallow water. If you're in shallow water, you can work the lure faster. If you're in deep water, you can pause and let it fall. Very, very easy to rig. Obviously we make these jig heads too. They have a very, very high quality owner hook in there. They do well. Okay, definitely great for speckled trout, redfish, flounder. If you're going to target bull reds, they do a good job, but I would bump it up a little bit for the heck of it. We use this more often than not because the profile at 3 inches, just under 3 inches, it is perfect. Does a fantastic job. Think of it like if I try to give you a 12-inch sub sandwich, you might not want it. But if I tossed a bite-sized Milky Way to you, you'd probably eat it. And that's the same principle. You're looking for a reaction strike. You want something the fish are willing to eat quickly without thinking about it. And a small bait fits that profile. We're not out there chasing trophies. We're out there just fishing. You're looking for a consistent pattern to find a bite. And this small lure will get the job done easier than a big lure, okay? Now, you can't always throw that jig head. Now, you can downsize and throw a little shallower with, you can use one of these 1/8 ounce jigs, fish a little shallower. You can bump it up to 5/16, fish a little faster or a little deeper, which is what I prefer. Outside of that, sometimes it's just too grassy and there's too much floating grass. You're fishing the center of the sound. It's low tide. It's too shallow. You want to target these fish that are pushed up shallow, but you can't get to them. And that is when we throw the jerk bait. Now, this is a soft jerk bait. There's no weight. It has a 5/0 hook. We sell those guys too on the website. It's everything you need, okay? I only sell the stuff. I only make the stuff in the garage that I'm going to use, okay? I'm not out there trying to produce a bunch of different colors and make a bunch of stuff that I don't use. All this stuff, I just made it for me. I never planned on selling it. I bought the stuff from a buddy of mine. We really haven't even announced to the whole world that we sell it. Definitely haven't really talked about it on YouTube too much. But I bought all the stuff from a buddy of mine who just didn't want to do it anymore. And really, I was just going to make them for myself. And I posted a few pictures, and there was a bunch of people who wanted to buy them. So then I had to get some baggies and some little labels and do all kinds of stuff. And now we sell a ton of them because it's very, very simple. They're all effective and they work well. So we throw the split tail, the jerk bait when there's a lot of floating grass. We're fishing really, really shallow. It's a fantastic trout bait. Redfish love it too, but man, the trout will wear this thing out. You can work it very quick and keep it up on the surface, or you can pause it and let it fall and work it a little slower. It will dart left to right. It's a fantastic lure. It takes some getting used to. A lot of times the fish will thump it coming towards you. There'll be a little bit of slack. You reel down, set the hook. Takes some getting used to. It's one of those things you got to go fishing with and fish with it until you figure it out, which is challenging to do for some people. But so super shallow water, a lot of floating grass, boom, fantastic bait. You can skip this across the surface like a top water. You can slow it down, let it sink to the bottom, and it'll just rest on top of the grass. You can just hop it around. You can put a weight on here. We got something else coming out. We've been working on some stuff. A little weight that we're going to clip on there. Boom. Now it's heavier. A lot of random things going to work that'll come out this winter, but not right now. I run too many fishing trips this time of year. That's what you need. Shallow water, a lot of floating grass, fantastic bait. Something to consider. Obviously, we make those in the same colors as other stuff. They do a fantastic job. There's nothing to it. If you guys are interested in buying this stuff, it is available on our website. There'll be a link below to our store page. We sell hats, shirts, decals, all kinds of stuff. And we sell all these lures, jig heads, and hooks. They're all available. They're all in stock. That's really it. So I'm not going to announce this. I'm not going to share it. I'm not going to write it anywhere. If you guys actually took the time to watch the whole video, I greatly appreciate it. I'm going to give away everything that's right here on this table. I'm going to put it in one bag, and I will ship it to you. Comment on the, below right here on YouTube. Comment below. Tell me why you guys enjoy the questions and answers, and I will pick one random person, and I will send you all these goodies. As always, I appreciate you guys taking the time to watch, and I look forward to you booking your next adventure.